Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to another market review where I'll be giving my thoughts on Bitcoin. Quite a lot happened in these past few days. So yeah, we've got a lot to talk about. Future game plans, potential trades we can take, and let's also talk about what we've seen in the past, what we were watching and what we traded, okay? First things first, thanks to PrimeXBT for sponsoring these videos. PrimeXBT is an online exchange where you can trade Bitcoin, altcoins, indices, forex, commodities, all kinds of markets in a single online exchange. So PrimeXBT is the way to go. Link is in the description. Use that link to get up to $7,000 in bonuses, as well as access to my Discord group. If you used the link and made a deposit, send me a message on Discord and I'll add you to the members, okay? So, nice up move here from Bitcoin. I'm sure many of you saw my tweet. Kind of crazy. On the 2nd of February, I posted this. A potential scenario obviously doesn't mean a lot if you don't trade it, but yeah, if you check how it played out, it's kind of crazy. Got a lot of new followers overnight from the tweet because it went kind of viral. So if you're watching for the first time, I hope you learned something. I'm just here to give my view on the markets, to help and to help as many people as I can to get consistently profitable in the markets. And yeah, that's all right. I'm not here to take your money. I'm not here for any shit like that. Nothing I do is paid. My Discord group is free as well. All I'm asking is to use my link if you sign up to an exchange, okay? So with all of that being said, let's take a look at Bitcoin, right? So yeah, quite some moves to talk about here. So obviously the weekly range that we've been watching for ages from all the way back here. As soon as this high got in and we dumped, this was the range we were trading in, right? Beautiful rejection here at mid-range. Then we traded below, range low, right? Rejected here when we attempted a reclaim. Then down here, I tried shorting the pump into OTE, lining up with that range low, okay? And as soon as I saw the strong close back inside, I flipped long, bought spot, and yeah, obviously we saw the nice run up. Initially rejected at range mean, but then we smashed through, built up a fresh new range, okay? And there we said, if we get downside into range mean, right, everyone will likely get bearish again. Bears will come out of their cave shouting that we're going for new lows. That's when you buy, and as you can see, just beautiful straight pumped towards range high, okay? So for me, I longed Bitcoin down here, but I closed it around here. So nice trades, but yeah, closed way too early, but that's fine because I was long on alts, profited nicely. Equity curve is at an all-time high. So yeah, absolutely traded this beautifully. My bias was right, and I profited nicely from it, okay? But yeah, what do we have now, right? So I'm personally not seeing this as a sweep of range high, okay? Whenever you have, especially on the higher time frames, when you want to talk about a sweep of a range high, I want to see more than this, okay? I want to see something like this and then a break back inside. So am I straight up bearish now because we sort of swept range high? No. I think we could easily revisit these highs and go for something like this and then break back below and then see a decent retrace. But obviously that doesn't mean we gotta do it from here, right? So I have a couple scenarios in mind personally that we'll go over right now. So first things first, the weekly close, right? If the weekly closes below this previous swing high, I think it's likely that we see a dip into the coming days after this week's weekly close. Okay, what's the next draw going to be on liquidity? Well, that's going to be on these lows. Okay, now do I think it's gonna go that low? I'm not sure. Okay, what I could see here, if we close, and that's if we close below this level, that's some sort of new range that we build up with sweeping some lows, sweeping some highs, and then ultimately expansion out of that range. Now we'll have to see if that range is acting bullishly or bearishly in order to target these lows or fresh highs above range high. Okay, so if we start ranging here, right, and we make a low, for example, we sweep the low into this local demand down here, okay, and price gets bought aggressively, we close some daily strong, well, then I'll be long targeting these highs, and at that point probably extend it a little bit, and I might even target 27-28k. Okay, now if price doesn't do this, but it's showing distributive signs, and what I mean with that is we build up a range, right, and we build up lows, get a high in, sweep the highs and get ugly rejection, okay, and we have unswept lows there and there. At that point I'll be cautious and more likely look for hedges or shorts to target these lows and potentially even down here. Okay, so a lot will depend on the weekly close for me. I'm currently flat on everything, well, on margin. I'm still in spot, as I've been for the last couple weeks, 2 months even. But anyways, so those are the scenarios that I'm watching. I'm probably going to be taking it easy until the weekly close, because yeah, as I explained, I want to see this close. If it closes, so that those scenarios I just said is when we close below here. Okay, now if we close above this swing high, I think the chances of us just blasting through and going for new highs straight away increase a lot. So say we close above here, then any dip into this area is a long for me, targeting up here. Okay, I think if this range is bearish and if this range high is capping the market, I think we should close below here. Close above here, I think it's much more likely that we see a quick dip going into the next week, and then straight up continuation towards new highs, new local highs. Okay, so let's see weekly. Okay, so you can already imagine, right, if the weekly closes above here, it will look insanely strong, and then dips into this level, into here, are for buying, targeting the next logical resistance, which is 27.4. Now, I posted a tweet on Twitter as well about these areas, and I said that I think it's more likely that if we are going higher, that we front run this level either and range a little here and then just blast through, right? Rather than perfectly retesting it and dumping. Okay. Now, does that mean I'm blindly shorting this? No, but I think it's a good idea to take some profit on longs, well, or to even be fully out of longs around this area. Okay, now with that being said, I'm not going to blindly short this. Okay, in order to short, I mean, I don't like shorting into strength, right? You want to short into weakness. So that's why I said if it's showing distributive signs, then look for shorts, and otherwise I'm just sitting flat, riding out spot, or even look for longs. Okay, so short recap: if the weekly closes above this previous swing high, right, look to buy the dip straight away, because then I could see straight up continuation in the next week. If it closes below here, we'll have to see. I want to see ranging, a new range being built up, right, something like this, for example, range high, range low, and then we want to look for trades at the extremes. Sweep range low and bullish reaction, target range high. Sweep range high into local supply, and bearish reaction, look for shorts down towards range low. All right, so taking it easy over the weekend, so should you. Enjoy the weekend, especially. And yeah, thanks to PrimeXBT for sponsoring. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to my YouTube for more videos. Leave a comment with what you think. And yeah, use the link in the description. Make a deposit if you want to join my Discord group. All right, see you guys in the next one.